Hi family, welcome to the Lakmam's channel. My name is the Lakmam Deborah Anchoka. I'm an ex-housemaid of Saudi Arabia and I create awareness of what happens in the Middle East. Today I just want to talk about sickness. What happens when a maid becomes sick, or what do Arabs take concerning sickness of their maids? Take their maids when they become sick. So, uh, there are many cases you've seen online. People are crying how we have been locked up in in our rooms, in the toilets, because we complain that we are sick, and you don't. Then you feel like, what is happening with these bosses? Why don't they take this kid, their maid, to the hospital? I just want to answer that question today, and people should understand. Once you get, before you travel, you have to be tested if you are medically fit to go to work. I just want people to understand this. It happened to me and I have that experience. I'm going to show you how people become sick. They have just common sickness. Let me call it common sickness. But before you travel, you have to do some medical tests which prove you to be medically fit to go to work in the Middle East. And the moment you land there, they just take you to the hospital again and they do the medical checkup and they prove that you are medically fit to work in their house. So in their mind, they have been set like, this is a machine. This is not a human being. This is a machine which is fit to work in their mind. Let me assume like that. So anytime when you become sick, they will just call it faking. You'll be faking it because, number one, when you came from your country, you were medically fit. You came to this country, we took you to the hospital, it was confirmed you are medically fit. Then if you are complaining to be sick now, that means you are faking sickness and you don't want to work. That is what they think. But we understand that anybody can become sick. So for them, they can become sick and go to the hospital. But for you, since you are a machine, you are not supposed to get sick. Like, I'm going to show you this picture where my legs got swollen. I had blisters down. The photos I'm going to show you after this, how I had blisters under my feet. I couldn't walk. Walking, I was to struggle, like I have to strain while walking, but it was called faking. That is pretense. That means sickness is pretense in the Middle East. Sickness is pretense before your boss. So I was sick for 6 months. My legs got swollen. Those blisters were giving me headache. But finally, when it became worse, I was taken to the hospital. But after some time, after I have cried, it pained me a lot. But there are some who could not be taken to the hospital at all. So we have different bosses. But most of them, a good percentage doesn't take their maids to the hospital. That is a reality. So what are these common diseases that maids face or have? One, you have swollen legs. Remember, you'll be in the same house for 2 good years. That is how you have signed that contract. You'll be inside that house, no going out. In case if you go out, you have to go with your madam, and if you are going to visit their relatives, once you reach there, you will just stay in the house. But for me, I just stayed 26 months in the same house. I never went out. Never. So you are just staying inside the house, no working there. So coming into contact with water every time. Maybe the floor is cold and you are walking without socks. Or maybe when you use these sandals, they burn you. They form those blisters when you use those wet sandals, because your work involves a lot of water. So most of the maids, they swell their legs. That is why I did this video about uh, home remedies. Imagine I had to become a doctor of my own, because even now, when after getting tired of telling them to take me to the hospital, I decided to do now home remedies I could Google. So that is why I did this video. It can help you if you try it. So the common disease for those maids is swelling of legs. Almost most of a good percentage are complaining about legs. We have chest pain. We have chest pain for almost all maids too, because of this detergent we use, Clorix, we use Flash. They have the chemical, the detergents they use, they are very active and very strong. So if you don't use your mask, your chest will be affected. So I did also the home remedy for that chest. Another disease is that people get their joints. You feel joints, backache, headache. Those are the common diseases they face. But if you tell your boss, they will never take you to the hospital. Most of them, they will just give you Panadol. Panadol, they believe in Panadol so much, and that is why you find that most of people, they get sick and finally they die because they were ignored. Even me, I got sick and I got ignored, but finally I was taken to the hospital, as you see in this photo. So people are suffering because Arabs believe that once you came from your country, you are medically fit. You've reached here, they have confirmed you are medically fit, then you should not say you are sick. That is the assumption they have. So that is the reason why maids, most of the maids are never taken to the hospital, because these Arabs, they think that you are faking everything. So I just want to tell people that once you are in the Middle East, pray. God will not leave you, and have a positive attitude that I'm going to finish this job. I'm the one who just decided to come on. It was my personal choice, and I'm going to finish this job and go back home. So those people who ask me like, oh, if you get sick, will you be taken to the hospital? No, you will be given Panadol. Most of them, they are given Panadol, and if you don't get well, they just say you are pretending. You don't want to get well so that you can work. So I want to tell you that Saudi Arabia is not for the faint-hearted. It's not for the faint-hearted. You just go there, work, pray, become patient, and finally you'll come back home. Right now, I'm at home, back in my country, Kenya, and I said, like, why am I going to keep quiet? I should create awareness of what happens in the Middle East. So before you go there, at least if you get the information, it will help you. So I think I have answered that question about sickness. How Arab bosses see sickness in their maids. The assumption they have concerning sickness. So in case you've heard this, I think it will have an impact onto your life. Maybe it will help somebody. You can share this video to your friends, relatives. At least they will understand what happens when someone becomes sick while in the Middle East. So I love you so much. Thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed to my channel, this is the Lucky Mom Deborah Nyanchoka. Subscribe. Check me on TikTok, the Lucky Mom Deborah Nyanchoka. My Facebook page, the Lucky Mom Deborah Nyanchoka. Let's share. If you have any question concerning the Middle East, if you work in the Middle East and you want to share your story with the Lucky Mom, I'm here and ready to listen to you. Let's share. Let's create awareness. At least we can save our lives somewhere. I love you so much. See you next time. Bye.